Hello and welcome to FunnyHacks, the show where I show you hacks of the weird, unusual and the occasional useful one as well. I'm Kevin Sandham and today I'm going to walk you through the audio switch.
Boy, boy, boy.
So if you go into any electronics shop, it's very easy to find these little boxes which allow you to hook up two devices to one set of speakers. Now that's really cool, except I want to hook up everything to every set of speakers and just be able to change it with one flick of a switch. And that's where this thing comes in. Here I've got the ability to hook up a whole heap of things, and here I've got the ability to choose which channel it goes in, channel A or channel B. As for the risks involved, we've got two. One is that you blow your equipment quickly, and one is that you blow your equipment slowly. Blowing it quickly is usually caused by sending far too much power into the input. I have a very bad story where I've sent 240 volts into two 12-inch subs. Boom! Blowing it slowly is much more common. It's generally caused by a little bit too much power into the input or the wrong impedance of the circuit. In the interest of keeping this video short, I'm not going to go into impedance and series versus parallel wiring, but all that information will be on the website funnyhacks.com, so just have a look there and that'll get you started. As for how the thing's constructed, I started with gluing all the switches together and then just used that as a foundation for soldering everything together. It all fits into the box very nicely, and these bits hang out the bottom so it sticks very nicely on the wall. If I was to do this differently again, the biggest thing that I would change is instead of having a two-state switch, I would have a three-state switch. So then I can, rather than having to assign everything to either A or B, I can actually have things off, and then I can actually use channel B for something else. And it would also mean that I would have better control of the impedance of the circuit as well. Right, we're just about ready for a demo, but just before we do, I thought I'd quickly mention that while normally you should be using line in, line out, auxiliary in, auxiliary out to connect this up, you can also use the speaker out, but it is quite risky because it's very, very easy to put too much output through and then blow stuff that way. I have done it in the past and done it successfully. I think I've also blown stuff too, I can't remember. But I have been using this for about 5 years without trouble, so if you use it right, it can be very, very useful. Demo time! Okay, let's see if I can still hook the thing up. This is even less comfortable than it looks. Question is, does it go? That's a good start. And let's push that button. Uh-oh. Okay, so the thing's all working. Here I'm using the computer, radio, and the TV. Now I can switch between all the different speakers and stuff, but I don't really use that anymore. I just use it to have them all connected up in one go. We're done here. Anyway, until we meet again, I'm Kevin Sandham, this is FunnyHacks. Oh man, this feels so weird. Blowing it quickly is you. So looking at how the thing's constructed, I just started by gluing a whole heap of switches together, and then I had one central line, which is the central line is running 5 minutes delayed. As a valued customer, it is your fault. I like the tube. I'm hot.